Ncfte 2009 National Curriculum Framework for Teacher Education Ncfte 2009 is an attempt to improve teacher education in India and to prepare an ideal, innovative, humane and affectionate teacher. The National Curriculum Framework for Teacher Education 2009 represents a significant initiative aimed at reforming teacher education in India. Its primary goal is to develop teachers who are not only knowledgeable and skilled but also innovative, humane and compassionate. This framework emphasizes the holistic development of teachers to enhance the quality of education in the country. National Curriculum Framework for Teacher Education circulated in March 2009. Ncfte was circulated in March 2009, serving as a guiding document for teacher training institutions. It aligns with the broader educational reforms introduced in the National Curriculum Framework 2005 NCF, which focused on creating a more student-centered and inclusive educational system. Additionally, the Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009 reinforces the need for quality education by making it a legal right for children aged 6 to 14, thereby emphasizing the importance of well-trained teachers in achieving these objectives. അധ്യാപക പരിശീലന സ്ഥാപനങ്ങൾക്ക് മാർഗനിർദ്ദേശ രേഖയുമായി 2009 മാർച്ചിൽ എൻസിഎഫ്ടി നിലവിൽ വന്നു. ദേശീയ പാഠ്യപദ്ധതി ചട്ടക്കൂട് NCF 2005 അവതരിപ്പിച്ച വിശാലമായ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ പരിഷ്കാരങ്ങളുമായി ഇത് യോജിക്കുന്നു. ഇത് കൂടുതൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻറ് സെൻറ്റേർഡ് വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ സമ്പ്രദായവും കൂടാതെ കുട്ടികളുടെ സൗജന്യവും നിർബന്ധിതവുമായ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ അവകാശം RTE ആക്ട് 2009 6 മുതൽ 14 വയസ്സ് വരെയുള്ള കുട്ടികൾക്കുള്ള നിയമപരമായ അവകാശമാക്കി ഗുണമേന്മയുള്ള വിദ്യാഭ്യാസത്തിൻ്റെ ആവശ്യകതയെ ശക്തിപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. ഇതുവഴി ഈ ലക്ഷ്യം കൈവരിക്കുന്നതിന് നന്നായി പരിശീലനം ലഭിച്ച അധ്യാപകരുടെ പ്രാധാന്യം ഊന്നി പറയുന്നു. The National Curriculum Framework 2005 and the Right of Education to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009, NCF 2005, RTE Act 2009 എന്നിവയിൽ നിന്നുള്ള തത്വങ്ങൾ സമന്വയിപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് അധ്യാപക വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം സമകാലിക വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ ആവശ്യങ്ങളുമായി പൊരുത്തപ്പെടുന്നുണ്ടെന്ന് ഉറപ്പാക്കാനും അധ്യാപകർക്കും വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്കും പഠനത്തിനും വളർച്ചയ്ക്കും അനുയോജ്യമായ അന്തരീക്ഷം വളർത്തിയെടുക്കാനും NCFTE ലക്ഷ്യമിടുന്നു. Committee members of NCFTE 2009: Professor CL Anand, Professor VK Shabarwal, Professor SVS Chowdhury, Professor C Sheshadri, Professor RS Khan, Professor Raja Ganeshan, Professor LC Singh. Chapters of NCFTE 2009: Context, Concerns and Vision of Teacher Education. This chapter discusses the broader educational context, highlighting the challenges and aspirations for teacher education, emphasizing the need for a visionary approach to prepare teachers for the future. Number 2, curricular areas for initial teacher preparation. Focuses on the essential curricular content, competencies that prospective teachers need, including subject knowledge, pedagogical skill, and understanding of educational theories. Number 3, transacting the curriculum and evaluating the developing teacher. Addresses how the curriculum should be effectively delivered and assessed, emphasizing practical teaching strategies and reflective practices for evaluating teacher development. Number 4, continuing professional development and support for in-service teachers. Highlights the importance of ongoing professional growth for teachers already in the field, advocating for continuous learning opportunities and support system. Number 5, preparing teacher educator. Discusses the preparation of those who train future teachers, stressing the need for qualified and skilled teacher educators to enhance the overall quality of teacher education. Implementing strategies outlines practical approaches and frameworks for implementing the recommendations of the Ncfte, ensuring that policies are translated into effective practices in teacher education institutions. Objectives of Ncfte 2009 to produce good teachers. Production of quality teachers. Focus on developing effective teaching practices. Emphasizes the importance of teacher engagement in continuous professional development. Time period of teacher education. Define the duration and structure of teacher education program. Include practical training and internship to enhance real world experience. To improve teachers' education qualitative and quantitatively. Implement regular assessment and feedback mechanism. Foster collaboration with education institutions for curriculum enhancement. To equip them to acquire competencies relevant to stage-specific pedagogy, curriculum development, its transaction and evolution. Train teachers in stage-specific pedagogy tailored to different educational levels. Encourage involvement in curriculum development and its ongoing assessment. To enable the prospective teacher to understand the nature, purpose or philosophy of secondary education. Teachers should grasp the nature and purpose of education philosophy, which informs their approach to teaching, learning and curriculum development. This understanding helps them articulate the values and principles that guide their practices. Next, to enable them to make pedagogical analysis of the subjects they are to teach at the secondary stage. Future teachers are encouraged to critically analyze the subjects they will teach. This involves understanding the content, context, and pedagogical strategies that make learning effective and engaging for secondary students. Next, to develop skills for guidance and counseling. Developing skills in guidance and counseling is essential. Teachers should be equipped to support students' academic, emotional, and social development, fostering a holistic educational environment. To enable them to foster creative thinking among pupils for reconstruction of knowledge. Teachers should encourage creative thinking among students, promoting inquiry, exploration, and the reconstruction of knowledge. This approach helps students develop critical thinking skills and adaptability essential for navigating complex real-world challenges. Features of Ncfte 2009. Social and personal needs of the children. Ncfte 2009 stresses the importance of addressing the diverse social and personal needs of children. This involves understanding students' backgrounds, cultures, and experiences to create an inclusive and supportive learning environment. Next, emerging needs of the school. The framework acknowledges that schools are evolving spaces that require teachers to adapt to new educational demands, technologies, and pedagogical approaches. This responsiveness ensures that education remains relevant and effective. Flexibility. Ncfte promotes a flexible approach to teacher education, allowing for curriculum adjustments based on local context and individual learning needs. This flexibility is crucial for fostering innovative and meeting diverse educational challenges. Focuses on teacher educator. The framework emphasizes the role of teacher educators in shaping future teachers. It advocates for the continuous professional development, ensuring they are equipped with the latest pedagogical knowledge and skills to effectively mentor and guide trainee teachers. To develop teachers An understanding of psychology of the pupil to develop among teachers an understanding of psychology of the pupils. Developing an understanding of the psychology of pupils is essential for teachers. Ncfte encourages teachers to be aware of cognitive and emotional development, learning styles, and behavioral issues, enabling them to support the students more effectively. Pre-service teacher education. Pre-service teacher education is the education and training provided to students, teachers before they have undertake any teaching. Pre-service teacher education is designed to prepare aspiring teachers with the foundation skill and knowledge necessary for effective teaching. This phase typically involves both theoretical and practical components, ensuring that student teachers can apply their learning in real classroom settings. Curriculum content. Programs cover essential topics such as pedagogy, education psychology, and subject specific methodologies. This helps pre-service teachers understand how students learn and how to engage them effectively. During the pre-service education program, the pre-service teacher will learn how to use the knowledge to formulate lesson plan to teach their class. Student teachers learn to create lesson plans that are structured, inclusive, and tailored to diverse student needs. This includes setting learning objectives, selecting appropriate teaching methods, and assessing student progress. Common topics. Next, common topics include classroom management, lesson plans, and professional development. Effective classroom management strategies are crucial for creating a conducive learning environment. Pre-service teachers are taught techniques for maintaining discipline, fostering student engagement, and promoting a positive classroom culture. Professional development programs emphasize the importance of lifelong learning and professional growth. Future teachers are encouraged to reflect on their practice, seeking feedback, and pursue additional training opportunities. Problems in teacher education program. Defects of selection procedure. Training period and time period for teaching practice is very short. All lessons taught by trainees are not observed. Support for in-service teacher. Faculty exchange, visit, and fellowship. The National Curriculum Framework for Teacher Education emphasizes various forms of support for in-service teachers to enhance their professional development. Faculty exchange, visits, and fellowship. This initiative promotes collaboration among educators by facilitating visit between institutions. It allows teachers to observe different teaching practices and share experiences, fostering professional growth and broader perspectives in education. Short-term and long-term courses. The Ncfte advocate both types of courses to cater to diverse learning needs. Short-term courses can focus on specific skills or innovations, while long-term courses aim to deepen knowledge and lead to advanced qualifications, ensuring continuous professional development. Use of distance media. The framework highlights the importance of integrating technology in teacher training. Distance media enables teachers to access resources and training remotely, accommodating varying schedules and learning paces, which is particularly useful for those balancing work and study. Sabbatical for study and research. Allowing teachers to take sabbatical for academic pursuits is vital for personal and professional growth. This time can be dedicated to research, curriculum development, or gaining new insights, ultimately benefiting their teaching practice and enriching the educational environment. Professional conference and meeting. Participation in conference is encouraged as a means for teachers to engage with current research, network with peers, and discuss innovative practices. These events can inspire new ideas and foster a sense of community among teachers. Recommendations for science teacher. Teach through constructivism. Constructivist teaching strategies. Encourage active learning by engaging students in hands-on experiments and problem-solving activities. Facilitate group discussion and collaborative projects to allow students to construct knowledge through interaction. Use real-world examples and scenarios to connect scientific concepts to students' everyday lives. Involvement in science practice teaching. Integrate practical teaching experience such as lab session and fieldwork to reinforce theoretical knowledge. Encourage students to design and conduct their own experiments, fostering inquiry and critical thinking skills. Promote reflective teaching practices by having students analyze their learning processes and outcomes. Facilities for imparting science education. Ensure access to well-equipped laboratories and ensure centers that support hands-on learning. Utilize technologies such as simulations and interactive software to enhance understanding of complex scientific concepts. Create a learning environment that is safe, stimulating, and conducive to exploration and discovery. Ncfte 2009 promised to translate the vision into reality and prepare humanistic and reflective teachers that have potential to develop more professional teachers and improve the quality of education. Ncfte 2009 emphasized the need to translate educational vision into practical outcome. It highlights the importance of training teachers who are not only knowledgeable but also humanistic and reflective. These teachers are expected to foster professional growth among their peers, thereby enhancing the overall quality of education. By focusing on developing teachers who are aware of their own beliefs and practice, the framework encourages a reflective approach to teaching. This involves continuous self-assessment and adaptation to meet the need of diverse learners, promoting a more engaging and effective learning environment. Ultimately, the goal is to create a robust educational system that nurtures both teachers and students, leading to improved educational outcome. Ncfte 2009. The National Curriculum Framework for Teacher Education 2009, developed by the National Council for Teacher Education (Ncte) in India, aimed to reform teacher education and improve the quality of teaching. Some key points: holistic development. Number 2, pedagogy, advocated for learner-centered and pedagogical approaches, engaging active participation and critical thinking among students. Number 3, diversity and inclusion, recognize the importance of catering to diverse learners, promoting inclusive education and addressing the need of marginalized groups. Professional development, encouraging continuous professional development for teachers, emphasizing lifelong learning and reflective practices. Next, number 5, integration of technology, suggested the incorporation of technology in teacher education to enhance learning experiences and prepare teachers for modern classroom. Number 6, field experience, highlighting the significance of practical experiences through internship and field work, allowing aspiring teachers to apply theoretical knowledge in real-world settings.